Okay, so here is our 03 0203 LQ4 6 liter. When I took this motor out, it was given to me, believe it or not. When I took this motor out, there was no radiator in the truck, and it was a 2500 series Yukon Denali XL. So I got the motor given to me. It was a junk truck. The truck was smashed or whatever. So as I was pulling the engine out, I put a 3-foot breaker bar on the crank as I was turning it over to get the torque converter bolts out, and it was really hard to pull over when I was doing that. I mean, extremely hard. And then I noticed that the oil cooler lines were missing. So I'm thinking that maybe somebody stole a radiator out of it or whatever, or for another truck, and then they ran the motor with no oil cooler lines on it, and it started to seize. Is what I'm thinking. What happened? I don't know 100%. Who knows? Who knows? I'm not a fortune teller. But what I do know is that I have an opportunity to get a set of square port heads, and these are cathedrals. So I am going to pull these heads off, and then tomorrow morning at work we're going to swap them with a set of square ports. So I am going to time lapse this as I pull this apart, and then we will resume again tomorrow morning, where we'll probably do another time lapse, and then we'll review. So stay tuned, stay put, whatever. I don't know. If you want to go someplace, you can go someplace else. It's all good, but that's exciting because I love the truck intake on my truck. I do, but for a really clean looking setup, and for a bigger throttle body, and for an intake that's going to flow way better, you gotta go. I have a square port intake that came off my G8. That's gonna make more horsepower, more power, more everything. So smart money goes there. So I'm gonna pause you guys, get my tools set, and then we're gonna time lapse. Here we go. Yeah, she smells hot. Smells hot, man. Smells hot. Oh, boy. Smells hot. It's all good, though. It's all good. Alright. Let's get it. Trap there and there.
definitely 04 or newer. That's telling me that this motor's definitely been in to get repaired, and that's why there's 13mm head bolts in there. It's all good though. It's all good. So maybe here. Alright, so now, that's really it. That out, that out, that out. Got the rockers off, that's that, that's that. Here. And let's blast some head bolts out. That's that. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Long head bolts, man. Yo, long ass head bolts. Long head bolts. And short. Let's grab a magnet here. These are definitely stretched like a motherfucker. Look at these things, man. That's that. So, we got just the pins across the front, but I want to get this. This is down here. We'll get rid of some of these now. And bolts are junk anyway, but.
Yeah, this thing is definitely got 250K on it. Look at the shit in there. Yeah. And it literally stinks like burnt garlic. But whatever. These heads are gone anyway. We're getting a set of square ports, baby. So, yeah. I'm glad I saved this motor. Alright, I'm going to pause you guys. Alright, so let's see if I can get these heads off here. They should pull right off, I would think. There's that. There's one. Oh, it's got a head bolt. Oh. There's one. Let's pull this bitch off. There's two. Set of 3/17s. Okay, so we got our heads off. There they are. Off that old ass 6-liter. That's like that's definitely a Gen 3. We don't know how it looks. Right now it's got miles. This thing definitely has miles. But we'll rip this motor down at a later date. But right now, all we want are the 3/17s off it so I can get those square ports. So, I'm going to pause you guys, and then we will review again tomorrow morning when we're taking the square ports off. So, I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so no time lapse today, but this morning I got here real early, and we got ourselves a set of square port LS heads. And look at the size of the valves in that. 202, 200, 200 or better. 200 or better, but yeah, they're big. And then, as I'm going through the rest of the day, one of the guys comes up to me and says, "Hey, you shouldn't have took those heads off." And I said, "Why?" And I said, "Because you could have the whole motor." And we're gonna go around, and what's this engine? Uh-oh, it's a 6.2. Oh, sweet. Well, there's your video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you around.